camera, bro.
You peasant.
Yeah, right.
Put on the king hat.
Huh?
There you go.
That's my hat.
Burger King.
It is.
And we are live going to public.
I can barely believe it. This is how it should be on a professional set. Hi, I'm Danny D'Angelo. It's quiet because we're in San Diego and it's 3 a.m. In Baltimore, it's 2:45. We'll get to you, Peter. Shut your pie hole.
Oh.
The new thing is this. We have been invited to come to the Coin Laundry Association Excellence. And believe it or not, this association actually has people going into rooms and talking about coin laundromats. Now, then there's us. There's the outsiders. There's me. There's other influencers, as much as I hate that word, who are doing this, who are bringing this information and how coin laundromats and drop off and wash, dry, fold, how it all works. The reality, if you will. Well, weeks ago, they decided to bring some of us influencers, me, your friend Danny, the most important individual, like and subscribe, here to San Diego for the Excellence in Laundry Conference. So I've decided to bring my entire crew, show up to SD, and bring you the information. You're going to see videos drop over the next few weeks and probably months, some shorts, us talking to distributors who sell the equipment, the manufacturers who sell them their equipment, and even the bankers. Now we are sitting with some of my friends and some new friends. To my immediate left, a man who needs no introduction. You've seen him on his own channel. What is it? Mayberry Capital?
That's Mayberry Capital.
Love it. Anytime Laundry. We'll get to you, Peter. In the center is Ross. And Ross Dodds, one of the characters, one of the folks that you want to meet, that you just want to be friends with, you want to snuggle up with if you're like me. So, Ross, tell me about your laundromat dreams, aspirations. How many stores do you have? Where are they? Tell the folks at home.
I'm in Los Angeles. We have 13 stores currently.
What do you mean we?
My husband and I.
I love it. Love it. 13 stores. So why do you complain about the price of dog food? I just want to know why the little things annoy you so much. By the way, kids, tell your friends this
Drinks $100 glasses of wine in Las Vegas.
This fucking podcast, this is going to go sideways really quick. So stay tuned. Grab yourself a drink. It's going to be fun. All right, so 13. I don't want to come to these things and talk about laundromats because it's horrible. It's so horrible, so boring.
I hate
My
laundromats.
Pomeranian has a lifestyle that he's accustomed to, and it just requires
Fresh food. But is that your favorite? How many dogs do you have?
3.
Is he your favorite?
No, he's an asshole. He likes Russell better, so.
This is not water.
He likes the husband. We'll get to. All right, Peter. For shit's sake, Peter, why did you start your own YouTube channel?
He was bored.
I mean, I was bored. Yeah, I mean,
Ross is gonna.
he knows.
Is
Like,
your
so,
hand up Ross's ass? Is he your puppet?
No, it's not up his ass, but he knows. Like, so what I did is I started a bunch of laundromats. I hired a management team. I don't actually work anymore, and I'm bored. I mean, like, what are you gonna do? I mean, like, I literally have nothing to do. I got an 80-year-old neighbor who's retired. Like, I'm hanging out with him, fishing.
All right,
with
let
him.
me reel you in, and I appreciate your allowing me to do that.
You didn't want to know the answer.
No, I don't. What I wanted. So don't forget, this is my channel. So the free laundromat, the free laundry. You don't need to lean into the microphone because you're so fucking
I do it
loud.
for dramatic effect.
That's your camera, buddy.
Sit back.
I don't even know.
Peter, pumpkin eater. Peter, I started hearing his name on Facebook and all the forums, and everyone was saying basically this. You need to get with Peter. Luke and Lee, everybody was saying, if you come to one of these events and you and Peter get in the same room, the roof is going to blow off and the earth is going to split, and we're hearing more. And so, all right, I don't like people that are like me. I don't get along with them. It doesn't make any damn sense. So as I'm seeing this and hearing this, then he reached out on Facebook and said, dude, I bought your DVD. Like, this is what started the journey. And we talked and we consulted. Sorry, kids, but I don't remember all of you. I don't, you have to make an impression. And even Peter, you know, like, he didn't make an impression. I looked at my phone.
Nothing.
I looked at my phone. Peter Mayberry. Is that the one guy? Sure. It was him. So I called him up.
Was
and
he the wrong number?
The rest, it was, exactly. It was your old GM number.
Yeah, GE number, yeah.
He worked for General Electric as one of the big executives over there, and he's making $400,000 a year. I'm telling your story now.
Yeah.
So legitimacy. There's two people here who scoop up free laundromats and do the free laundromat thing, and Peter's one of them. And now he's got more fuck you money than he knows what to do with.
Retired. At
You're
42.
retarded?
Retired. At 42. Fucking sucks.
You're 42?
Yeah.
I thought you were 62.
Yeah. I mean, I age
Oh,
well.
yeah. Like a fine fucking wine.
That's right.
Like a fine white claw.
Like a fine white
This
claw.
is White Claw.
All right,
Anyone
let's
doesn't
do
wanna
some
see
business, kids. So
Diabetic.
there's Peter, there's Danny, there's Peter, there's Ross, and to Ross's left, Ross, introduce your
I'm gonna
friend.
keep
Who's this?
leaning into this mic.
Ross doesn't remember his name. You're a terrible person. Peter, who's your friend?
This is Brad. I met
Brad.
Brad earlier this year. Well, Brad can tell a story.
It's a yes or no question. Is that your friend?
I don't know who this is.
Yes.
Your friend Brad.
Yes.
Okay, so Brad, thank you for dressing up, by the way. Means a lot.
He was
Yeah,
dressed
good
up
as you'll
earlier.
get, man.
He was dressed up earlier.
Yeah.
It's
How
like
long-
midnight.
Then I ate some California
We've been
dinner, like
drinking.
salmon and roasted vegetables and crap.
How long are you in
Bloated.
for? And what'd you do?
How long am I in here for? Like how long I come to San
It's
Diego?
a prison joke, dude.
Yeah.
You look like you're on the yard.
I don't have boots
Can't help
or a
it.
shank. Oh, now I just
How's everything? How are the cameras? Guys, talk to me. You can make noise. Say some shit. Are the people happy? Kids and folks at home, start asking questions of Peter, Ross,
Is there more
and
than 13
Brad.
people? Please don't ask
Brad,
questions of Peter.
What are you in for? How many years did you get? Are you allowed to go near a school? Okay. 1,000 yards.
Thank you. Saw that.
What did we spill something?
I did. You made me laugh, actually.
Oh, well, I do that. Chicks dig it. So,
they?
Brad, all right, let's game face. He's spilling
All right.
more shit as he's trying to clean up the
I
spillage.
think I'm good. All right. Sorry.
Brad, that's your microphone. So you're a serious businessman, and you work in gaming.
Yes, sir.
So you make Peter, not the preponderance of his money, but a few dollars as ancillary income because he has not fucking coin pushers that are making him $7 a week, right? But real, like, I don't want to use the wrong word, casino games.
No, we don't have a
cash.
casino. Not in Nebraska.
Got to be careful.
Skill
Let the man
games.
talk.
We have skill games in Nebraska.
Skill games.
So every state is different.
So it's the thing where you do the thing, and you have to. It has to stay on top of the
It
thing.
looks like a regular slot. The only
Okay.
difference is if you guys go to casinos and play slots, it's the Buffalo
no,
game.
I do not play
Let's
slots.
pretend you got Buffalo game. Everybody knows that plays slots.
Aristocrat.
Aristocrat has those. Well, anyways, there's knockoff
Ross likes the
skill games.
Aristocats.
So if you need 3 buffaloes to win, it'll go buffalo, and then it'll be like a cougar, and then a buffalo, and this wheel will light up. You just pull it
cougar.
down and make a buffalo. So it's regular slots. And that's where Peter makes his money. But they're called skill games in Nebraska.
All right, we're
We got a
getting.
question.
We're getting. Oh my God, we're being interrupted for questions. All right,
that.
what's the question?
I like it.
So, how did you guys first start your laundromats?
We'll get to that later. Fuck you. Save your questions. Not you, Ashley, but those questions. All right, so skill games are not the same as slot machines.
They're not.
They're not. They're based on skill, where slot machines are based on chance. In Illinois, we have slot machines, VGTs, video.
So am I
gaming
answering
tournament.
questions? I mean, I don't
No,
understand that.
here's the deal. Like, so, like, when you have a casino is regulated by law to pay every state's different, but like 97, 96, whatever. So that means that every dollar's paid in, 96 has to go back to the consumer. Skill games, you can't do that because if you actually make a fixed rate for a skill game, then it's a gambling device. So you can't regulate it, which means the holdback could be 20% because there's terrible players, or it can actually lose money. Like, we actually have games that sometimes week to week you have a really good player that's good at the skill of the game, and they'll technically lose money. But
So are you a distributor for the company? Because it sounds like you know a lot about it.
So I'm a distributor for certain ones, but like I don't have access to all of them. Like Excel is a.
And by the way, I think that this could be a really good fit for us, and we could end up perhaps putting these games in some of your stores, some of my client stores.
Sure.
So that could be a really good fit, and that's why I wanted to bring these. We're at this conference, and there's 3,000 people. Somebody said at this thing. I think there's like 300 people here. But the reality is, I want to bring the people to my channel, bring their information to you, so that you can figure out how to make more moolah, so you can feed your dogs.
Here's the truth. Like, he is national account manager for Excel, which is $1 billion company. They own casinos. They actually own legit casinos in Illinois. They have access to a lot more stuff. Like, I have access to certain games. I have certain relationships, but my relationships are small compared. But like I said, like when they go to buy games, they buy 100 for $3 million. Like I don't like I'm a small.
Wait a
guy.
minute. So that's without doing math. That's Why are the games so expensive?
Aristocrats, the best
physical
Aristocrat.
games.
Well, it depends. If they're VGTs like in Illinois,
We need to go back. We need to back up
Yeah.
because I'm an idiot.
All
So
right. Yeah.
so there's
Brad knows.
one. There's a skill game, and there's a slot machine.
Correct.
No?
Every state's different. You're 100% correct.
All right. So if I'm in Nevada,
Yep.
I have a goddamn slot machine, and I put money in it, and I
Aristocrat.
hope to win.
Yep.
Okay. All right.
it.
Don't confuse me with
You're
silly
correct. Regular
silly
slot
words.
It's
machine
not
in
silly
Nevada.
because there's like 4 major
You're
things.
silly. I'm saying you're silly.
Those are VGTs
Oh my
slash
God.
slots. Same,
Let them.
same
All right.
term. You're
So.
Why are you getting agitated?
I'm not agitated.
Aristocrat is the largest
pissed off.
casino. When you go to a casino, like people don't even know what they're playing, but like half the floor will be Aristocrat.
Well, anyone playing, because I keep saying I'm a craps guy. All right,
that's
skill
table
game.
game.
Skill game. Love it. Now I'm getting it.
slot machines are in Vegas.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, but and a slot machine could be in Vegas in a 7-Eleven or a C store, which is the same shit, or a dog food store or a laundromat.
Pizza parlor.
So
anything.
Well,
that it's not. It's I need to understand so the audience.
I
Can
want you to understand that. So like
I do.
I can buy skill games. Like I am a licensed operator and distributor of skill games.
You have a license.
I do. But like I
You
cannot
can even drive a car.
But here's the big differentiation. Like Excel owns casinos. They have a casino license. Like me, I cannot buy an actual casino game.
All right, let's start.
And they
let's
do it on
just-
classes.
We're
right?
gonna
It's
get
a
there.
class.
We're gonna get there. So it sounds to me like there's two classes of machines, and one is a skill game where you have to put the donut through the hole. Reminds me of high school. And then you have another. Thank you, Ross, for laughing at that. And then you have another game which
He knows
is
all about holes.
which is so in your all of a sudden everybody's like, where's Ross's wine? Shelly, help Ross out.
like
Why is
water,
he
dude.
drinking Ross's wine?
Because
All right, so we have a skill game, and you have those
Because I
in
like
your
it.
laundromats, correct? You have skill games in your laundromats. Let's hear it for Shelly. So you can
Stop
spin
it.
that all the way over there. We can see Shelly. No,
Shelly.
there's no more silver oak. Yep. Bye.
Oh,
Bye.
I'll leave this set right now.
Bye. Yeah, leave it right there.
shot down.
I
So that's
purchased.
I have to
It's
pee.
I know it's not really that expensive, but I bought some nice wine for my friend Ross, and my friend Peter is trying to glom on to that particular cocktail, and we ain't having it. because
I am
had to buy-
diabetic. I usually drink White Claw. I do not like White Claw, but that's what
Who
diabetics do.
does?
Nobody does. Well,
Teenage
actually, I think some
girls.
girls,
Teenage
some girls
girls.
like it.
Girls.
Teenage-
But
All
if
right,
you're diabetic,
back
that's
to the
what you
topic.
drink.
We have more people coming to the podcast. We have a couple
I love White Claw.
quadrillionaires that are going to be here a little bit
White
later.
Claw.
So,
What?
I'm understanding this now. We have a skill game. And it sounds to me like a bit of a loophole. I'm being careful. But somebody can go in there, and I have $20, and I'm a degenerate gambler, and I can put $20 into this game and hope to win something,
Nope.
right?
Nope.
No? Drink that.
You know, it's
So how much can I win?
Listen,
Depend-
Shelly.
I mean, the bonus is up to
I like you.
2,500. Bank shot, you can win 15,000 in Nebraska. So you can win 15,000 on a 50-cent spin.
Let's not play around with the cocktails and what the problem is with it. Wait a minute. I put $20 in and I can win how much?
15,000.
Wow.
State regulated.
With skill?
Yeah, with skill.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
people
Yep.
do it all the time.
If I'm really good?
Yeah.
All right.
You know what really good is, right?
Yes.
You just got to move it,
Yeah.
pull it down, or
All
over.
right.
Nudge.
How many states are these legal in?
It's called nudge, right?
We are in 8 different states right now, legalized. But
Name the states.
Illinois is regular VGTs like slots.
Illinois.
Same
Okay.
as a casino.
And then you
You gotta talk like them. What you play in a casino?
what you play in a casino, Illinois.
Yeah.
Okay.
Georgia, which is skill games, just like Nebraska, skill games.
No VGT. Which
Wyoming.
is casino.
Wyoming, skill games. Nevada, like you see in a casino.
Yep.
And then
They don't know the terms. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Hey,
100%.
why do you pick these?
The
are my,
fucking audience.
these are
what
my
are you
people.
talking about? The
They're
fucking
smart.
people watching your fucking channel. Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Like, he's talking. He's using actual acronyms for the fucking.
Play with the beat button.
The
Don't be
fucking industry.
hit the fucking button.
Is there a
The
mute? Is there a mute
fucking
button?
She's
using 3-letter acronyms that he's using, but they don't.
don't
know.
misunderstand.
No,
It
don't
looks as
misunderstand.
though we're
Casino
all upset
games.
at Peter,
Bleh.
but that's because we've been feeding Peter fucking alcohol.
No, I've been
since
feeding myself
noon.
alcohol since noon. It's like fucking what?
How many drinks did you pay for today?
0.
We've been feeding Peter
Even Ross
alcohol
bought me. Hey,
all
what's that?
day.
You can pick up the tab.
That's the reality.
That is
Ashley here
bullshit.
has headphones
first
on,
time.
and
Amex
unfortunately,
points.
she has
First
to
time
pot
ever.
everybody down.
In the history of Ross.
I paid for
So
drinks in
my
Vegas.
thinking is that we're gonna bring skill games to some of my clients and allow you to make some ancillary income.
Also casino though. Some say
Also, casino games.
Legit.
It depends. I have several clients in Nevada right now.
Yep.
Upstate, downstate. I mean, Nevada, right? It used to be a desert. Bugsy Malone. You can call him that now because he's dead. So
to
we
his
get it.
face.
We get
Montana,
it.
that's
Never
another
to
one.
his face.
Montana. I forgot about
Montana.
Montana.
Oh, that's
Wow.
right, Montana.
Yes.
We have one laundromat in the whole state of Montana, so that's out.
There you
But
go.
yeah, I'm kidding a little bit. Laugh track, please.
Loves Jesus, hates
Fuck
gambling.
yourself. When I say just press the button endlessly. Yeah, there you go. When Peter talks, just constantly hit that button.
Are we censoring?
So I want to understand I heard you say that these games cost like so. Why do they
this is
cost so
mine.
much money? Is that like a where do you put this with the stirrups where the doctor has the thing where the girl they did the pap smear?
They got
Ross
it right in
knows
his
about
vagina.
this. Why is it so
why.
much money?
I don't buy them. I guess the digital stuff and everything that goes into them and the creation of the games. And there's only so many of them out there that are created, especially skill games. When I started in Nebraska last March, May
Just tell the
12th
truth.
last March, well, there's
No,
one
don't
game
tell
out. Now we have, if you looked last March, there was one game in Nebraska that you can use. Now there's
Bank
13
shot.
of them. Now there's 13. We have 12 of the 13 that people can use in the state of Nebraska.
But the
You
truth
have-
is, Aristocrat costs $30,000 because Aristocrat's the best.
That is
They know
not-
they're the best.
Ross,
And you buy a $30,000
Jesus.
game and you'll pay. How long? Like you buy a $30,000
answer.
game.
Hold on, Ross.
More important people are calling.
Ross,
be quiet.
Answer it.
For
Answer it.
Russell,
Hey, Mark,
Mark,
It's Mark.
last cam.
we're in the suite.
We're live.
Why the fuck?
We're
you do this
live.
They can't
Put it
do
on.
this.
Put it on speaker.
Yeah, put it on speaker.
Put on speaker.
Okay.
Put Mark on speaker.
All right.
Put on speaker.
Come.
Ooh, that's so
Come.
hot when
I
you
know.
say that.
Maybe I need to shut the fuck up. But...
In Ross's ass.
All right.
Are you on the? Put your finger on the button and leave it there. For fuck's sake.
That's funny. I don't care who you are.
You're switching cameras, right? Because occasionally it's gonna just be me.
I need to pee.
No, we don't. We don't. Not
Yeah, go
yet.
pee.
Not yet. All right,
gotta
we're gonna
go.
wrap.
He's gotta
We're gonna
pee.
wrap
Yep.
this. Peter,
He's
no, we're not
elderly.
going anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You're not gonna be able to piss. You're gonna move down a little bit and move the microphone.
For who? Who's coming?
Brandon.
Yeah, come over, Brandon.
No, Brandon.
Have we
Stay
had
where
more
you're at.
questions?
Let's go to questions from the people. Who wants to know about skill games or anything else?
Skill games.
Why
or
are you up
VGT?
this late?
Apparently,
what time is it on the East Coast?
You should tell them how much you make.
All right, let's go, Ashley.
They
Let's
wouldn't
hear the
even believe me how
questions.
much I make.
Where's your mic?
Not until I buy some stores.
Actually, I'm surprised that Danny hasn't asked that. Why haven't you asked how much they make?
Yeah.
You didn't even ask.
Okay, we're on.
Did the people ask? They asked how to
The
start
people-
Questions from
laundry.
you.
The people
folks
should
at home.
ask him how much he makes. That's what they should ask. And then they'd be shocked.
Okay, maybe they will. How much who makes?
Peter makes off
Peter
skill
has-
games only.
Yeah,
Skill games, not even casino, which is acronym.
you don't have casino games. Thank you, baby.
There are like legit places you can do. Aristocrat charges like what, $30,000 a game to you guys, but like it's worth it.
Ashley, questions.
There we go.
Oh my God, we have questions.
Maybe a comment. Wade says, I don't think these games would be allowed in Canada, but it is a great idea.
Canada? What the
Are
fuck
they
is
allowed in Canada?
No.
Not sure.
Tyler
We're not
has
there.
Tyler has a very legitimate question.
Okay, Tyler.
What is a VGT?
Casino.
I grew up in
Video.
Vegas.
Video gaming terminal.
So VGT is an actual legit because
Slot
certain
machine.
states allow casinos, some states do not allow casinos. Skill games have like what is it, the fucking Chuck E. Cheese law that they got into there.
But every single state in the union allows the lottery.
they do 100%, and that's what people are using.
Lottery is the one that supports the Georgia one. So like your money
Wow.
in Georgia, so the skill game money, a percentage of that goes.
Now we're getting into politics,
This
ladies
is really
and
good
gentlemen.
though. You ready?
This
I
matters.
know,
So-
Ashley, you're always ready to switch to my camera.
The
when-
money-
Oh, it's the boys. The boys.
This is kind of cool.
All
So
right.
the money that Skill Games creates in Georgia, a portion of that goes to a school fund. So all of it says donated. So like your kids, if you're from Georgia, can go to a Georgia college off that money for free.
Okay. Well, and that seems to me like hypocrisy. I mean, it's, you know.
Gamble here and
You-
go to school.
Right. Correct. And that's okay.
But I'm just saying, like the question was, there are casino games and there are skill games. They're completely different. The lines are getting blurred because what is it? God damn, GTI. There's all these acronyms.
VGT.
V-
Yep.
But who approves them? The
GLI.
GLI.
Yep.
GLI approves casino games for Las Vegas and whatever, Atlantic City. And GLI now does skill games. And the lines are getting blurred. They're becoming very similar, but they are different. Like a casino game has a fixed rate of return. Skill games cannot, because if you actually make a fixed rate of return, they're no longer a skill game, they're a casino game. So casino games are obviously anything that you would see in Las Vegas or Atlantic City, and obviously they're more popular, and you don't have to do the bullshit. Some states, like, you were talking about it, like you glossed over it earlier.
I do gloss over
There's a
things.
nudge. So like on skill games, sometimes a state will put some bullshit that when you win, like in Nebraska, there used to be like 9 bananas, and then 2 bananas would wiggle, and you'd have to
My
hit them
favorite drink.
to get. No, there's 9 bananas. There's no shit. It's called vanilla.
I spent
They
a
use a
weekend
fucking
there
monkey
one
as
month.
their goddamn mascot. So you have to hit the 2 bananas to actually win the fucking money. Which is
It's if you hit the button late. It's okay if you hit the button late.
what the frick?
See, there you go. All right, we have new guests en route, and some of them have shown up. Some of the people you know from earlier
Like
to
27
fucking
people,
day.
what the fuck happened?
And I don't
It's like
want
6
to. I don't
a.m.
want to wrap this up. We're gonna do this forever.
Is it 6
Get your
a.m.?
No, it feels.
get yourself a drink, and we're gonna play a drinking game in a
Why are you
moment
pouring everybody wine but me?
because you don't deserve it.
I said drink that, you can have some more.
You don't. Oh, Shelly
Shelley?
said, drink it,
That's why I like you.
and you can have some wine.
I respect you more
Victor,
than you.
you got to be flipping that. Tell him how to flip that camera around and show the room.
He
All right.
just watched.
They all went in the other room.
Thank you, Ross. I can't see that. We're gonna bring. So give us your elevator conversation. Explain the. To me, it seems as though I want this thing to be available everywhere. Are you fighting? Or is there an advocacy group that says more gambling? Let's get
We have
more
people-
kids' school lunches
Legislation.
through
Lobbyists.
gambling.
Yeah, there are
Lobbyists.
lobbyists out there
Yeah.
trying to get us in every state.
Love
It's
it.
just free money for laundromat owners, in my opinion. If you're in a state that lets you legally put the games in your locations, you'll make money. You get a little corner, you plug them in, we give you nice chairs. People have nothing else to do for that hour and a half, 2 hours they're doing laundry, so they go over there and they gamble. And they make money and they have fun, and they just keep coming back. And the amount of money is crazy. And it's free money. There's zero cost. It's the day we plug them in, you're making money.
You should actually talk about. Can you talk about the whole thing?
Sure,
Like, he actually
sure.
has states where like there's people that start parlors. Once you go on the whole thing, it doesn't have to be laundromats.
Yeah, you can go.
Sure,
so
sure.
Illinois, you can get 6 automatically as long as you have a liquor license. So what people do now, they'll go lease out 1,100 square foot buildings, or they'll buy a cheap little building, they'll remodel it, and they just throw 6 games in there, and they do a little
Just
10-foot
black out the windows and say legitimate business only.
And here's the
put
fact:
nice
like,
signs. It'll have. We have something that's called Rock Vegas. They got a big old sign, Rock Vegas sign, in Rock Falls, Illinois.
Okay.
But anyways, these places are making $28,000 a month. They're half.
so I actually want to get serious. Like, so here's the bullshit.
Their rent is $900 a month, and they're making
here's the truth, though,
$28K.
like, and he didn't even say what I wanted to say. Like, so.
Well,
so
say
Brad-
it your
so-
damn self, Peter.
Brad has got to be a good friend of mine, and here's the deal. Like, so when Nebraska opened up skill games, there was 105 operators that showed up overnight. Most of them are scam artists. They're fucking bullshit. They have like garages. They put in games. They don't even actually vet the games. They try to put in illegal games that aren't actually even real. So Brad actually, I became friends with Brad and like Mark Palin, who's not here, but like they're a legit company. Like, and here's the situation: is like if you're actually running illegal games, like you can lose everything. You can lose your house, your car. You can lose everything. Like, they're a publicly traded company. They're legit, and like they actually have like parlors. Right, but like everything is up and above the board, or they won't do business with you. Matter of fact, you have to do a background check. You have to do all this stuff. And what I'm saying is like we're on the laundry industry here, and laundry industry is great for skill games because we run 24/7. But like you actually can help people. Like in Illinois, I say Illinois. We were joking.
There's a
about
lot of
it. I
noise
say
in
this,
here.
Like
That's
in,
all right,
in
you're
Des
drunk.
Moines, yes. Like so we're joking. So I just said Illinois. It's Des Moines, we know, but like, Des Moines, yes. Anyway. So I'm drinking. We forgot. Like, we're making
Ross's.
fun.
We
So
just
anyway,
need a separate
but,
camera on Ross's reactions
You should
to all
actually talk
this.
about like the legitimacy. Like you can actually start a parlor in Illinois that's just alcohol and gaming.
Yep.
And
That's
you
what I was
like
telling you.
$28,000.
You get it easily. So there's people that started out with 1 with me, and now they've got 6 or 7. But you just find a building in a city that first you
You
have to
keep
go to.
saying Illinois, so Illinois.
Illinois is
Ross
huge.
Ross
Illinois
is
is
in
huge.
LA.
George
Ross can't
Mason,
do
he's
shit.
based
Ross
in
can't
Ross,
do it. You know where
is
you need to go?
California.
North
Tommy,
Carolina.
Florida,
People
yeah.
get ready. It's coming.
North
June or
Carolina.
July.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
June or
you
July.
name all of them.
North Carolina going to be
So
hot.
the thing is, like, people need to
It's
understand.
pronounced North Carolina,
Yeah,
by the way.
I said
But
Carolina.
like, and here's the thing too. Like, and I don't want to confuse the audience. And I've learned this. I use like industry words, the whole bullshit. Sometimes on my
Everybody
YouTube.
drinks when he says industry.
Yeah, and people don't
Drinking
learn
game.
industry words. So I'm saying like, there are skill games in certain states which are allowed and it's legal, and there's casino games. So why don't you actually run it down like and just use plain language that everybody understands?
Okay.
What states are casino?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have Illinois. North Carolina should be approved June or July. And then Nevada,
Is Wyoming casino or is that skill?
skill. So that's it right now. Those are the ones for
And the rest of them are
casino,
skill.
and the rest are skill.
Skill games, yeah.
But the skill aren't making as much money as the regular casino games
Which
yet,
they
just
wouldn't.
because people are used to them, right? They just want to push and bang, right? Drink, talk to your buddy, boom, 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 hit the buttons. Where skill, you have to focus a little bit. So that's
So,
how.
Peter, you have skill games because you're in what state?
Nebraska.
Nebraska.
So Nebraska has casinos.
God damn, I ask you a yes or no question.
I
You
just said
tell me-
yes.
Yes. So
Yes,
you're in
we have
Nebraska.
skill games.
You're in Nebraska. You have these machines in every one of your stores?
100%.
Okay. And what one of your stores, the best store with how many machines, what do you earn?
Like earn what? Like a week? 8,000.
8,000 US dollars a week?
That's after I give them their cut.
Yes.
It got quiet in here finally.
It's
Nice.
that's a P.
So that's good. So that's not an asteroids machine where kids
No,
are
it's-
pumping quarters in. It's real.
The lines are blurred. The same
What do you mean?
company,
Why are the lines blurred?
because the same company that approves Aristocrat, which is the best game hands down. Nobody can dispute that, right? Like if you go to a casino, half the games on the
Buffalo
floor.
game. The Buffalo.
Okay.
Half the games on the floor are Aristocrat. See, and the people that are watching right now have no idea.
Scriptwriter.
So you have like Bally's, Aristocrat, IGT. Well, actually,
Why are the lines blurred?
did Aristocrat buy IGT?
Back to the point.
I'm not sure.
So IGT used to be independent.
Ross,
I
are you
think
going to kill
Aristocrat-
yourself or pee? Okay.
He's gonna kill himself.
All right.
He hates himself.
We're not gonna
go
stop. No, we're gonna hold on.
I'm
You can't.
back. You're feeding me sugar.
All right. Thank God you're not coming back. All right. We lost Peter. There's questions for Peter. Peter, you can't just do that.
Like, listen.
Bye, Peter. Okay. So let's have questions from the kids.
Brad can answer anything I can answer.
So they got a question about. Okay, here's the first one. What is the percentage on skill games and casino games? And then the next one is going to be how do you factor in paying for heat if you plan for people who have long winters up north?
So the first question is for you. What's the split?
What's the split? 50-50. So our whole company's 50-50 in every state. So like Peter, for example, made 1.8 million last year.
Oh shit! He
all-
just said it.
Yep. For all his skill games. Long story short, Peter will be cool with that. It's 50-50
Yeah.
split. And there's nothing for him to do. People cash out the ticket, just like a casino. They go over, they put it in, it kicks them out cash. Just plug them in and play. So that's the split. If that
Nice.
was the question.
What was the other question about heat? I'm still concerned about $1.8 million.
How do
Good
you factor
Lord.
in paying for heat if you plan for people, if you're planned for people who have long winters up north?
If you
Your
read a
electric
question
bill?
and the person doesn't have the command of the English language, just don't bother with the question. But what we normally do is we take that factor of heat and we divide it by 7, and then we shove it right up your ass. That's what we normally do in the laundromat industry. So congratulations. Any other good questions?
They're asking if you sleep
He
in
stole
Nebraska.
the fucking bottle.
Yeah.
What is wrong? Are you an animal?
sleep in
What is
Nebraska?
wrong with you?
Nebraska. You went on a whole rant about Nebraska.
I own 4 homes. I sleep all over the fucking place.
He owns 4 homes because he's making 1.8 million without. You don't even know how this works.
I know it's fucking
We
broken.
thought you left.
Where's my glass?
Why'd they ask if they slept in
All right,
Nebraska?
let's vote.
I
Who wants
legitimately
Peter to
diabetic.
get off the podcast?
Nobody.
Okay,
I'm the only
Brandon,
one gonna-
we are.
I'm good.
Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Thank you.
God bless America. Brandon, go around. That is not the way. Ross is having a tinkle. That's fucked up. There's 2 bottles of that,
I did not mean
and
to
that's
leave,
all
like-
that Ross drinks.
He-
You
no.
are a terrible person for
drinks
drinking
some.
Ross's.
That's just gross.
Well, he's gay.
Why are you not pressing the button?
This fucking thing's broken.
It's not broken. You're fucking it up.
Is it? Is it not broken?
Here we go. Yeah, you can't
Listen,
just start
I'm
start
diabetic.
messing with it.
You fed me a bunch of sugar. Like, sugar
Nobody
diabetes
fed you
does not
anything.
work.
You ate it. All right.
So is it half of the 1.8 or is it 3.6?
No, 1.8.
That's
Love it.
No, half. Yeah, half of 3.6.
so 9. Yeah.
You can't do it though.
I work really hard though. To,
Yeah,
and
but
then
you're
you're-
Missouri. Missouri is a 0 chance. It's even more fucked. Like nobody wants to play those. When we're talking about nudge, are we still
Shelly, let's yeah, we're still live.
live? Are we really?
Shelly, let's
so
bring-
listen to this. Missouri
Let's
is
bring
fucked
Mark
up.
in.
And Brett.
We have a new
Listen,
guest.
If you fuck your cousin.
We have a new guest. Ross, unless the audience votes you in,
They're both all cameras.
you're
No,
out.
but
So
seriously.
I
Which one's the video?
apologize.
You want to be serious? Like
So, Anthony, talk to our friend
a zero
Brandon
chance
about
in
how to
Missouri, so you guys
properly
have, like,
use the
yellow
microphone and where he needs to be,
Please.
and he'll love it.
Anthony, I'm a little slow.
So let
just
me
bear
tell
with
you,
me.
Shelly, Brandon needs a cocktail.
I have one.
Oh, good.
cocktail.
That is not a cocktail. So
It's
you want to sit on
Sprite.
the edge of the thing and be engaging.
Okay, I can
and
be
you wanna-
engaging.
And you want to speak to us, yet the microphone.
actually
So do all
watching
those
this?
things at once.
I can do
I'm
that.
gonna go watching this.
34 people.
17.
No,
Times that by
lovely.
2, it's 34.
Lovely. See?
That's some good math right there.
None of this matters. No one.
Nothing matters.
No
like,
one-
I mean, I'll tell you right now. Like, do not get too fucking rich without bringing someone with you. Well, you're gonna be bored. Like I'm bored all the time
Oh, because you're lonely.
because like everybody works. Yeah, I should do. My best friend's like my neighbor now. He's
People
like 80.
dig ditches, you
He
idiot.
has nothing to do. Like, listen.
People dig ditches.
I need to meet more rich people so I can have friends to do stuff with.
if you're really good at this, you'll cut to my reaction.
You work. Everybody here is a millionaire. You'll work. Why are you working? I don't work. Because I'm stupid. Yeah, so quit. I quit like 2 years ago. Dumbest thing I did. I'm bored. You know why people kill themselves? Because they're fucking bored.
I think they're depressed.
Like, I wouldn't kill myself, though.
Same thing.
I'm not depressed. There's an 800 number for you. I'm not depressed. I love my life.
Brandon, how many laundromats do you own?
I've got 12 right now.
1 dozen, an even dozen. Do you have skill games?
I do not.
Where do you reside?
I reside in Edwardsville, Illinois.
Illinois.
So I'm like 30
The
minutes out.
fuck?
Yeah, man.
Listen, call me. I will sell you the skill
I've got your
games.
number. So
don't talk to Peter. Don't talk to
Peter
the
talks
prison
to everybody.
inmate.
I don't
No.
know.
It's true.
I signed a deal today so that I can become your distributor. So I'll make sure you don't get fucked.
You signed nothing. You don't like it.
A handshake is a deal.
Not in California.
how did you?
is commie
How did you start?
So my father started a company, and when I graduated high school, he had 3 laundromats.
You're a rich kid?
I
Oh
wouldn't
my
say
God. All right.
I'm
Out
blessed.
next. All right.
You know
we'll
what?
let you go.
Tell them the story. Because, like, you know what? One thing actually makes me, like, even Logan, it pisses me off. Logan's dad was a good man, built laundromats, but he always broke even. He didn't track the fucking code. Like, and the thing in this country is, like, I'm first generation. I grew up poor. I built everything for myself. And, like, I actually worry about my kids. Like, they're going to get labeled as, like, silver spoon or whatever. But, like, right, your dad worked hard.
Yeah.
He's a good dad. But, like, he built something, but you made it better.
The world changed, though, in laundromats, though. I mean, within the
But
last...
did you not make it better? Like, it's not like you were handed this thing that was making $1 million a year.
Yeah, but I was also taught a lot. I mean, I can't take anything away
100%
from...
you were.
Yeah. But, I mean...
Work
just...
ethic, values, all that shit. I'm saying, but your dad worked really hard. Like, I feel like the second generation gets shit on a lot. And, like, I mean, you're improving something, and your dad gave you wisdom.
Yeah.
He gave you advice, and you're improving upon it, but not to take away from your dad.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
That's why I love you, Peter. You're correct. Yes. And when you're at a conference, there's
like, but people will say, like, oh, your dad did it. Bullshit, right? Your dad didn't start it.
when
but
you're
you
at a I
the
usually
bank, though.
pull
So-
Peter's leg a little bit. When you're at a conference, there's maybe 1,000 people there. Yeah. You might be able to speak to maybe 100 of them if you're lucky, and you're never going to get the stories. And then everyone's in a quiet corner talking about the same shit, which is laundromats. And here, what are the 2 questions? You walk up, hi. They either know you or they don't. They've been introduced or they aren't. And then they say what? What's the first question?
How many stores you got?
How many stores you got?
Yeah. So
And then that number, if you have 14 and he has 12, you're like, you're a fucking asshole. You know?
I don't know about that.
If you
but
have
we're getting
36
close.
and they're like, well, I sold my stores. And then you're like, oh, shit, you got out? God damn, I want to know how you got out. You're even
Teach
mo
me.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
How the fuck do you get out? So that's the common question.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a Snap-on Tools conference, but it's probably like, I told you guys, how many trucks you got in the road. It's the thing.
It's all about the money at the end of the day. I mean,
Right.
that's why we're here.
So I hear you. I understand you. And
I'm going to say,
you
the
know,
second generation gets shit on a lot.
no.
They do.
I can't stand
How
rich
many people
kids.
tell you, like, daddy's money?
No.
Heard of that?
Hey,
I mean,
they
yeah.
say that on my YouTube channel all the time. I'm rich. I've got daddy's money. Like, fuck it. Come on. Give me a break.
just left to
My
the bank,
dad's
though.
selling,
I mean, it doesn't matter
selling
what they say.
Lucy's, All
I'm
right,
with you.
so
Like, my dad gave me love and
Peter,
support.
we love
That's what you need from
Brandon,
your
so
dad.
let Brandon tell the story. Your dad had these horrible, disgusting laundromats. What's that, babe? The anomaly. You're the anomaly.
Love and sport's all I needed.
Love and sport.
That's all I needed.
All right, so I don't know why I have you on the channel.
You know
He's
why
very
you have that.
likable.
Like, the truth is, like, people think I'm an asshole. Like, and I'm only assholes people that, like, need to be knocked down. The people that are down, you know what? Everybody says I'm an asshole on fucking Facebook. All these cocksuckers that think they're fucking somebody that aren't. I fucking knock them down.
and let's just hit the fucking...
You know who I never trash on my fucking page? The fucking guys trying to come up. I never trash people trying to come up. It's the guys that think they fucking did or earned something. I fucking come down all the time. But like the people just trying to come up, like why would I knock them down? I was born in Winnebago, Nebraska. I mean, I wasn't born, actually. I was born in City, Iowa in a hospital. But I lived in Winnebago, Nebraska, Indian Reservation. And like people are like, oh, Indian Reservation, that must have been horrible. I love my fucking life. My whole family, has
Free
love,
drinks.
Support. Like, dude, growing up on Indian Reservation, I was like, oh, that must have been horrible. No, it was great. Matter of fact, my mom and dad still live there. I could go to see them.
So, Brandon.
They'll never move.
This is your
They'll
segment.
never move. They love
So,
it.
Brandon, you took 2 stores,
3.
3 stores.
Yeah.
You were how old?
Proud of it.
18. I really didn't want to go to college though. Like that was my big thing. I just said I was going to make it without going to college, and
Bring us back to the day.
to the day that
The day that you said to your grandma, "Listen, bitch,
So I had
I'm not
a teacher.
I'm not going to college."
I had a teacher. I can remember exactly where I was at. Said if I didn't go to college, I wasn't going to make it. And I just
Oh, I
remember
love
thinking,
that teacher.
I remember thinking, man,
She's dead now.
yeah, we just built a beautiful laundromat, and they're like right where the guy lived at, and he has to drive by it every day. So yeah,
Feels good, right?
oh, it feels so good, man. It feels so good. But
I know a guy, $8 and a shovel. You have to buy the shovel, but he'll put that bitch in the ground. So there you were,
when people
and
are
now,
really
so
good
now,
I love it.
how
Me
do you
too.
talk
Yeah, a little
amongst
bit.
yourselves? How do you? So you go from that, you scale to X number. I mean, what's the? How are
So-
you even? How are you able to come to San Diego for 3 days when you have all those stores?
So
How can
everybody
you
has a
even get
different
away?
way of doing this industry, but what we do is we buy existing buildings that are just terrible, and we go in there and redo them, put our business model in there because they're not even existing laundromats; they're just cheap, crappy buildings,
Okay.
and usually they're not in the nicest neighborhoods, so they're cheap, and that's how we can afford them.
Strip malls
Yeah,
or
and-
standalones?
Usually standalones, but sometimes strip malls, and then that way, whenever we put our big laundromat in there, then we can rip out the shopping
What do you
center.
say? We? Who's we?
My father and I.
Well,
Okay,
your dad
good.
started it.
Yeah,
Good.
I mean, I owe everything to
Good.
that guy. So
It's nice that you even acknowledge that.
yeah.
Some people in this industry act like they fucking built the whole empire.
No. That's why.
Dude, what are we here
Like,
without
oh,
family?
I'm fucking 24 years old and I built 8 laundromats. Fucking lie.
Then there's people that say that they built an empire and they want to sell you a course, and they don't have anything but one tiny dumpy
What do you
shitty
call it,
laundromat.
Brandon?
That's Brandon right
yeah,
there.
man. What do you think?
Investment Joy.
Oh.
Fucking loser. Fucking runs laundry. He makes more on YouTube than his fucking laundry. Like, you know what?
Shots have been fired.
Dude, I said to his fucking face, him. Fucking loser. Like, I bet you he eats a bullet in the next 2 years. I'll give him the gun.
That was very aggressive of you.
Huh?
That was very aggressive.
It's not aggressive. This is like mild for me. I'll give him the gun. And the bullet. I'll give him one. Using yourself or using your wife.
No, we're gonna bring Mark in. All right, so
Mark who?
I don't know, Mark.
Last camp? I love Mark.
yeah. No, not Jesus,
That's
Shelley.
Luke.
The green room. How long's the stream? Let's go to questions. We
Give
want
it to me.
questions.
Oh, 2 St. Louis
Questions
guys
for
would be
Brandon.
great. 2 St. Louis guys.
Shelley, my beer's empty.
Why would you have 2 St.
Sit
Louis
in
guys
the
here?
C chair. We'll
Actually,
get to
you
you in a
guys are
second.
friends, aren't you?
Ashley, not
Are
yet.
you friends?
All right, here we go. Questions.
We're acquaintances.
Girls,
I'm saying, oh my
girls,
God, I got like
girls.
3 friends, like-
Questions.
Hey.
Okay. They want better advice on laundromats.
Here's the deal with laundromats. There's 100 ways to do it.
Yeah, what's the advice that you want, though?
Like
be more
Danny
specific.
says free laundries. I've had 2 free laundries. I sold them, not because they didn't make money, because they didn't make enough money. Like, I could have made $50,000 a year running 2 laundromats for free. But, like, I want more than 50,000. But, like, Nebraska, 50,000 is a good living. So, like, yeah, you're right. What they gotta be more specific
Yeah.
than that.
What's that even mean?
It's the internet.
I
And
know,
that's-
but like,
that's- and it's not that late here, but they're probably in.
is it not midnight? What time is it here?
Maybe you should buy a watch.
Dude, I've been drinking since noon.
I heard about it.
12 hours straight.
Which I
Here's the
like.
point.
I like
the
to drink when it's
entire
dark.
the entire crew is here to listen to what you have to say,
God
and
help us.
and it's important.
And
it's
you know what
important.
the truth is? There's no one better to fucking answer than people that know what they're doing. But you gotta ask a better fuck question.
Say what you want about Peter. I mean, Peter's a good guy in my book, but he says the truth.
Yeah.
I mean,
ask a better fucking question.
When someone lies to you, you see it.
Oh
You know,
my gosh.
whether it's online or when you have, be it the president or some douchebag pretending to sell a course and they're reading
It
lines.
doesn't know how to run fucking laundromats. Brandon.
It's so bad when they're reading lines and
Not
they're
this
saying,
one.
So I apologize to you, Fred Cucumber, 2719, but
I don't
what's
ask a better
advice
question.
for and my channel is not
I will
huge.
give you an honest answer. Give me a real question.
Yeah. Next question. That was it. There's two people. There's two people. So
Type it.
you have
Type it.
you have
Type it. You're sitting watching
you have
it.
the
Type a
how do
fucking
you
question.
handle that many stores?
Good people, systems in
100%.
place, and good people. I mean, everything.
100%.
The thing is that you can't create a system for the crazy things that happen in this industry, and there's going to be crazy things that happen in this
There
industry.
100%
Like
will be.
it's just life. It's
We're just shooting in a store.
the job that you sign up for. But I mean, it is what
Who
it is.
tell me about somebody who stole from you? Not you, Peter.
I'll tell you about that. Actually, I can't talk about
Not you, Peter. Did someone?
it. Allegedly.
They want to know how many stores you have.
12 right now, 2 at the end of next week, 2 more, so 14. But
How are
12
you
right
acquiring 2 stores at the end of the week? How do you know it's
now.
going to
Really,
happen?
really, really lucky. So
Okay.
yeah, so just
That's
fortunate.
a big answer. Like, I actually want to know this.
Right place, right time, man.
So you just
I
someone's on?
so what I do is I send out just a letter that's just a generic letter, and then I add the name of the laundromat that I'm talking about. So send out 100 of those. Finally got
You had a
attached.
bite.
Send them out how?
Just via mail, and then I'll go
Do you
visit.
open them out?
Mail?
Yeah, mail, and then I actually go visit that store in person.
So when you send it out, though, do you
So
don't
these
put them
are
out in there?
disgusting,
No.
filthy,
So I'm interested in
horrific
your store.
stores.
Exactly.
So you open up a conversation and then you talk money.
Yeah, but the thing about it is you never get anywhere with that. I mean, it's just like years.
The
and years.
landlord or the operator?
Both. I mean, but usually it's
Fuck the operator. They don't deserve your money.
you're not wrong.
That's me. Oh,
not wrong.
thank you. That means I'm right.
I wasn't gonna say it like that, but yeah,
Yeah.
you're right.
And thank you, everyone. Good night. Here's the thing. We're not throwing. If you buy a used car, you don't want to know the history. Hey, did John Smith own this car and then it got repossessed? I'm upset by that. I'm not going to buy this car. People lose, and they lose in laundromats because they don't serve the community.
Well,
They don't serve the community, and they lose the
100%.
business.
Yeah.
There are people saying that 96% of laundromats never fail. That's not correct.
It's not correct.
First of all, it's grammatically incorrect. Secondly, that store has stayed open since 1940, but it's
what
not
is
the
success,
same
though?
operator.
What is success? Is it just?
Take care of the customer.
But is it just
Success
making?
is a happy wife.
I mean, these people that
Is it?
that are not failing,
Is
that are
it?
not
You're
closing
twice
the
divorced
door,
Is it?
already.
are making 10 or 20,000. I mean, you could go get a 9-to-5 job and make more money than that.
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
That's
and
my
that's
big
the
thing.
way they sell them. It's $300,000 because it's making $5,000 a month. And then you look at the P&Ls, and the idiot,
And they're lying
the
to you on
moron
those.
is going, no, it's all real. It's all correct. And all the money's there. And then you go, yeah, no. And then there's always a line item that says, all you have to do is work harder and you'll make more. But when you look at it and you don't know what you're saying,
Bullshit.
what you're seeing, you find out that Mr. and Mrs. Smith are working 12 hours a day in that fucking
100%.
laundromat.
Tell
And
me this
so
is correct,
their
though.
time is worth nothing to them.
Yeah.
Dude, it's the simplest fucking thing ever. Take care of the customer. Am I wrong? Like, every decision I make, like, you know what? When it all boils down to this, take care of the customer, like attendance, the store, make it nice, make it convenient. Like, my whole business philosophy is I was always a marketing guy. I want to take care of the customer. If you take care of the customer, everything else will come. And, like, if you're making decisions based on the customer, it's that fucking simple. Like, everybody wants to come up with these rules and, like, this is what you do and all that stuff. If you take care of the customer
100%.
and you care about the customer, which I do, like, I understand the customer feeds my family, the customer feeds my lifestyle. And like I said, I started at a time where the customer put food on my table. Like, I have enough now to where, like, obviously I
That
have
food
excess.
is really a lot of food.
I have excess. I'm not going to say I don't have excess. I'm not going to bullshit people. But, like, I tell all my people, I even have signs up on my door. The customer is the reason we have a job. Like, I wrote a list, and it was all customer based. And the truth is, like, the one thing that I hate the most is, like, I don't go to my stores anymore. Like, I actually remember, like, my ex-wife would even say, like, you talk to the customers, like, what do you have in common with them? I'm like, more than you know. Like, they all have a story.
That's really
They all
good.
have a thing. Like, and I love talking to customers. And, like, I've learned stuff. Everybody on this planet has something of value to offer. I talk to my customers. I learn from my customers. I don't give a shit if they make $20,000, $30,000 a year. Like, they all have value. They're all fucking people. I want to take care of them. Like, they're using my facility because they have a chore that needs to be done. And, like, I've always, like, you know what? People want to say I'm an asshole or I'm this or that or I'm crass. But you know what? I only attack people that are high or on a pedestal, and I do. I don't mind making enemies. I don't mind fighting people. But I never attack the people below or less than me. Like, and why would you? Like, they're the salt of the earth. These are the people that make America run. And, like, my customer, I build my store for my customer, as every damn business should do. I care about them. I want them to thrive. I want them to succeed. And I'll tell you right now, you want to be successful in business, act like you're the customer. What would you want as the customer? And do that, and they'll be fine. And that's what I 100% do. Like, I love my customers. They provide my lifestyle, and I would never change that. And you know what? That's the bullshit that all this stuff gets lost. People talk about money, vanity, all this fucking bullshit. One thing, like, you know what? People write fucking 100-page books. Take care of the customer. Like, and that's lost in America now. Like, I want my customers to feel safe, secure. I want them to have a well-lit place. And
Would you send your wife into that store?
100% I would.
Would you send your wife in
I
there?
hire
Yeah.
security guards.
Yeah.
At a $3,000, it's $3,000 every 2 weeks. I have security guards going at night because I want, if there's someone in there trying to harass somebody, they're gone.
Yeah.
Like, I hire people specifically to watch cameras at night that I want a woman to be able to come in there at 2 a.m, to have children,
Right.
and to feel safe. And if someone's in there and making them not so
There's
safe,
people having children in your laundromats
no,
at 2 a.m.
women with children.
Just squirting out a baby?
So I've been drinking since noon. I'm like,
No,
I-
we didn't
maybe
know
I,
that.
Maybe I slurred something, but I'm saying, I'm being serious right now. If
We
there's
love-
a woman
Peter,
with children
you know
at
what,
night,
Peter?
I
This
want her
is
to be
why
safe.
this is why I love you. This is why the audience loves you. Peter has his own channel. It's called shutthefuckuppeter.com. And you're amazing, but you're right.
I think he was gonna
It
give you a
is-
compliment there.
It
I
is
thought he was going to give you a compliment there.
yeah. See
I-
the way
I
I
did
was
that?
like, oh man, this has
He
changed.
doesn't give compliments.
He
Well, I'll
doesn't.
tell you right now, just
Hard
care
to
about
love.
care about the customer.
You're right, man.
I
All
care
about the
about my customers. I don't want anything bad. I don't want them to be hurt. I don't want them to be harmed. I want them to be
And
able
if
to
you're
get
good
their
at
chore
it,
done.
you can walk into a store and roll around. If you're good at it, and say, "Wait a minute, why do they put these giant machines in the back of the store where literally people can not only shit over here in the corner, but rape someone or hurt someone, or you know the bathrooms are open?" It's just it's so obvious. They're stepping over dignity to get dollars. And,
I would never do that.
Right. Of course.
Never.
Of course.
I want people to be safe in my store, and I will spend the money to make sure people are safe. The customer is the reason that I have the life I have, the reason that my family is fed. I will do anything for the customer.
And with that, how long's the feed been going? So many.
53 minutes, and we have someone
What?
that wants advice.
53 minutes.
What
Someone
do they
wants
want?
the vest?
No, Brandon wants advice. Brandon,
Oh.
sorry.
Brendan.
A lot of Brandons in this world.
Brandon, bibbity bobbity.
Okay, if I
Or when you bring your buddy in, you gonna introduce your friend?
He's getting,
We've only been
we're
doing
talking
this for
customers.
53 minutes.
yeah.
There's no way.
What's the question? What's
This
the
is
question?
less than an hour.
Answer.
All right, here we go.
Okay, if I live paycheck to paycheck and have a 650-ish credit score, should I lease a free laundromat or should I build my financials first?
You
That's
should
pretty-
not lease a laundromat. You're not going to lease a laundromat. You don't lease a laundromat. You own the business. You own the business.
So I would tell you this: like Danny, I actually took his advice. He wants to take over leases, but in Nebraska, there's 2 buildings along with laundromats that I took over because people were just miserable with it. They were doing a terrible job. They didn't care. They didn't care about the customer. They didn't care about anything. So I'm telling you right now, like the thing that people don't talk about, like if you have a realtor involved.
Wait. Let me stop you. Read the question. Hold on. Let me stop you. Read the question again.
He doesn't have
Read the
money.
question. He's paid to
Realtors
paycheck.
want to be paid. They want to make a deal where is a structured deal where they get paid. If you talk to an owner and the owner's burnt out,
Did you ever remember when you didn't have any fucking money? Not a dime.
Did. I talked to owners.
So let her read the question again.
Read it again.
Relax. Read the
I'll
question
have the
again.
Same answer.
Read the question again.
If I live paycheck to paycheck and have a I live paycheck to paycheck, should I lease a free laundromat or should I build my financials first?
Don't build your financials.
So that's the question.
Make a deal.
Why you're going to build your
Find someone
financials?
that hates their life and wants out, and make a deal with them.
Peter
They
has
will
his
give you
own
own-
YouTube
they-
channel, and he's right.
They will give you owner
right.
financing. If they really want out, they will give you owner financing. So you find someone that hates
Peter,
their life.
how
and
is he
does it
going to get
wrong.
owner financing?
You got to sell them. You have to make that person.
You have to sign a lease.
No, you don't. You have to. You can actually do
Peter,
a loan.
let me answer.
That's not true.
What's the
You can
guy's
do a
name?
loan. I did loans with people
Jimmy,
that own the building.
Skippy, Brendan.
Wrong.
Listen, brother, you go out and you scout laundromats, you find the store, and you walk in there, and it's a piece of shit, and they're doing everything wrong every single time. They're not servicing the community. They're not running the equipment
give a
properly.
shit about
They've
the
given
customers.
up. There's a sign on the change machine that says, fuck you, there's no coins in here, go to the 7-Eleven. You go, talk to the landlord, call him up, watch my
the other
171 hours of videos, and you call the landlord and you say, sir, my name's Brendan. Don't tell me you're paycheck to paycheck. You say, sir, my name's Brendan.
So
I am ready to run this business better. Here's the problems with it. And the landlord's probably a piece of shit. He's probably a slumlord. So sell him on his own faults and say, the parking lot is not well lit. I went in there on Sunday and there was a homeless guy hanging out there, beating himself in the head with a fucking baseball bat. Point out the things that he's doing wrong as a landlord, and then say, you know what I want to do? I want to elevate that business. I'm good at it. I'm going to spend more time, more energy, more money. What's this cost you so far? Nothing. And then get that landlord talking and say, I want to come in and sign a long-term lease and retool it, spend the money. I'm not going to paint the walls. I'm going to paint the universe. I'm going to change everything about that store, and I'm going to do it tomorrow. And then you shut the fuck up, and that landlord says, you know what? The guy is kind of a piece of shit. He's, you're right. You could tell when you went in, the bathroom smelled like shit. Let him talk. And then you sign the lease, and then you own the place. Then you go to the distributor and you say, fuckface, I own a laundromat. Here's the address. Please come in here and give me the right price for the equipment. Not one distributor. Hips, Speed Queen, Waskamat, all of them.
I know Juru.
All of them. Now, you know what? If he doesn't answer the phone, call the fuck back. If he does answer the phone and says, you're crazy, it's my son's store, you say, your son's a twat. And you hang up the phone and you call the next door and the next door and the next door. If you live in some shitty little town where there's only one laundromat, go to the next town and the next city. That's how you do a free fucking laundromat. Mic drop. Good night.
No, so
No, don't
and
start
on
with
that,
no.
So also, they actually might own the property, and the truth is that they know they're doing a poor job, they're losing money, and they want someone to bail them out. So I've actually had situations where they're losing money. You go talk to them. Do not go through a realtor. Realtors want commission.
Talk to who?
You want to
The
talk to
operator?
the owner of the building,
Right. The
you
landlord.
You want to talk
Thank
to the realtor. So when you actually, if you can find someone that owns the laundromat and the building, and they're failing and they're losing money, you can actually make a deal with them. To your point, 100%, you want to retool, you want to fix it, you want to make it serve the community. But however, you have to get the deal under contract first, and like.
Well, we're not arguing. You're
Arguing.
picking and choosing.
They will do owner financing. So if they own the building or they've almost had it paid off,
Financing what?
they will do owner
The
financing.
building, the dirt. Yes.
Yeah, the dirt.
That's another
So-
process. That's later. So our friend Brandon B word, our friend
But you can
is
zero
right
down.
now. He's paycheck to paycheck. come back and comment. What's your job? What do you do for a living?
I bought buildings with 0% down low.
Sure.
Financing.
Oh my God. You know why? Because you fucking know how to play the game.
Yes.
As do I. Because for us, it's a game. It's a
if.
game. Right. It's a
You
game.
have to act as if, though. If you go in
Because
there,
this
like, say,
guy
like,
could
I
do
don't
the
know,
same thing, but he just thinks he can't because he lives paycheck to paycheck because he has a job. And that's okay. That's
It's okay to have a job, but I'm going to tell you right now, when you go into
My job is spending 10 grand on a fucking free meal for guys like this. That's my job.
and he did it.
It's not bad.
But I'm going to say this, too, like,
Getting him drunk and
you
putting him in
wanna
front of
pre-
you people.
you want to present
horrible.
yourself with confidence,
Job stands for just over broke.
but you
Don't do it.
understand act as if, right? Like
Yeah, I'm saying that.
have to
We're in
act as
agreement.
If you're going to talk to the owner of the building,
But
and
that
you want them-
guy doesn't know how to call the right people and act as if. You're correct. You're correct. So if he knew, or there's scripts, there's fucking con artists
wanna do
that
a
say,
script. You wanna do a script.
there's con artists that say,
If you
yeah,
go with a
let
script,
me
you'll fuck
let
up.
me sell you this thing and say call this number. Come on, we know people on the internet that are selling courses and they're like, they themselves are reading word for word as they're on the internet trying to sell you a course about whatever the fuck it is.
I'll tell you
Come
this.
on. Come on.
Do not read a fucking book. Do not read a course. You got to act as if.
Go out in the street, get a knife.
Act as if. Like, you're going to act as if, and you're going there with confidence. And that could be hard for you, and you have to build up to this. But you have to go in there assertive and confident and make them believe. Like, you're selling them that you can take this building over and make the payments. If you fail at that, you will fail 100% across the board. And I'll even be honest with you. Like, I hate to say this, but, like, I was born with an ability to just be
A douche.
some people call it douche, some people call it
You have the
severe-
gift to get. You have the gift to
severe
gab.
negotiator.
Yeah.
Like if you don't have the ability to do that, like you should probably try
Hire
to hire
somebody.
somebody. And you should hire somebody because it'll be worth your money. But like if you have the ability to go and negotiate and act as if, you can actually take over a building for free in order of financing.
Of course.
I've done it twice where I put zero money down, took over a note, and like the thing is like when someone's paying a building down, they may have like half the building down and I have to pay them full price. But I'm making a note with that individual.
But how do you find out what they owe?
'Cause
I just ask.
I
Yeah,
ask
I
them.
go, hey,
So-
I don't know if Mohammed. I don't know if you own the building. I don't ever ask. I say, I don't know if you own the building. I don't know if you have a note. You know what they say immediately? They go, well, I owe a lot to the bank, and then you know it's
Yeah.
so great.
And
Don't ever ask.
The nice thing with owner financing is I can make a deal with someone. They may have had a building for $1 million. They may have $500,000 paid off, so they own $500,000. I make a deal with them to pay them $1 million. But like my deal with them has nothing to do with their bank note. They will still make the fucking payment to the loan. They have a loan with some bank. They will continue to make their payment. My payment will be higher because there's more money. But I would deal with only them. It's a contract with them. So like I may be paying them $10,000 a month. They may be paying the bank $5,000.
So back to Brandon, our friend.
What? Mike, what's wrong with this?
Brandon.
This is a guy has no job.
Brandon has no
money.
job, and he so
What's his
what's the
job?
job? What does he do?
He works in the kitchen at a retirement home.
Kill somebody and steal their Rolex.
This is actually solid gold
Just
advice
put
that
the
you can't get anywhere.
pillow over the
Why
old
would we
lady's
gloss over
head.
this?
I'm
What?
wondering
What?
the same-
That's like 10 grand, man. Just grandma.
Dude, it is actually true. You can kill
Sorry.
someone for $10,000.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
Just get her Rolex.
Like people act like oh you have.
That's what I would do if I was month to month.
Actually, you find a crackhead, it's probably 500.
Jeez.
People's lives.
Sorry, what? Did it go dark?
That was very dark.
You have no idea where
Is
I
it
grew
though?
up or what
Yeah.
I did.
We're in America.
We're in America. You can smother an
You can
old
find-
lady.
I don't think you can.
Not legally?
No,
can
that's
do
not
it.
okay.
What?
Killing
Smother.
someone.
The fuck?
Oh, no, she's
Oh,
already
okay.
Twins do
she's
it.
on her
like
way.
Murder Inc.
The twins?
She's on her way out.
You just get the government to do it. It's free.
Winklevoss. All right, how long is the street? What's up? How are we? Do we have hundreds and hundreds of people? All right, we're going to close with you. We want to hear what your goals are, how many stores you're going to turn it into, how your dad's doing, how much your dad. Let me ask you one question. How much do you and your father interact with each other, and how golden is that?
We're
going to get you to cry.
We're trying not to interact anymore in business. We're just trying to have a father and son relationship because we've never really had that. So that's one thing. As far as getting to where we want to be at, though, I don't know. Just want to keep building it and be happy the entire time. So it's not really a number. It's enjoying the process because I'm one of those people that I want to open one more, and then I get that one open, and it's like off to the next one, and then I'm not happy until
My
I get the
babies,
next one.
I always loved my new stores.
Yeah.
They were my babies because it was like,
Yeah, but then you
oh,
forget
this
about the
place-
last one. You're
Yeah,
like,
this
"Ah."
place sucks. It's like your retarded kid, you know, can you say that? Smother an old lady, retarded kid.
Retarded is
Ross is
national
gay.
National
Well, you have a
Association
couple
retarded-
retarded kids, don't you?
No. It's the
That's
National
not what I
Associ-
heard.
I'm
remember-
laughing, everybody, but I
I remember I put
this
on a
is not
resume
me.
once, National Association of Retarded Citizens. Like, you said retarded, I'm like,
Nart?
it's just called National Association of Retarded Citizens. I'm like, what the fuck are we doing?
You're a narc?
That's what it's called. They call themselves that.
They're
This
narcs?
is a whole fucking country.
Are
got
they
so fucking
narking on each
sensitive.
other?
So you're trying to make a joke of this.
I'm not trying to make a joke.
It's a National Association of Retarded Citizens. I wrote that on a resume, and they're like, you can't say retarded. I'm like, that's the fucking name. That's the fucking... So
She's
fucking sensitive.
got like a half-second behind with the beep. I love it. All
That's
right,
the name
let's...
of it. Look it up. Google it. National Association of Retarded Citizens.
Brandon?
They're like, oh, you can't say retard. That's what they say. That's
Brandon,
they call themselves
you're,
that.
Brandon, you're amazing. I want to thank you. Your friendship means a lot to me. Yeah, the free cocktails. For about 30 seconds, tell the audience what you think of the real Danny. Go.
Fucking asshole.
Just kidding.
Giant. No, actually.
Huge
Tiny,
penis.
sawed off, little cocksucker. asshole. He's like this big. See this? This is the scale.
What's that? They did ask me.
It doesn't matter.
Danny's
I
been
like-
very good to me, so that's what I'll say. He's always
He's been good
every
to me,
time I've
too.
ever met him, he's been good to me. So I will say that.
In the last 30
You know
seconds.
what the fucked up thing is? Like, you got the same rap I do. You give a fuck about people.
True.
You do. You really fucking do. People
Yeah.
always think I'm an asshole. I care about the little guy. I hate the fucking big guy. Just
Why?
True.
Why do you hate the big guy?
Because I grew up in a fucking
We
reservation.
grew up
I grew
from
in
nothing.
poverty.
Nothing.
Don't
So
you think
the
there's
big-
some good people? Some good.
Hold on.
They're fucking
Do you know what it's
They're
like to
fucking
not
is.
have $20? Not for something you want.
This is true.
But for something you need.
But-
That's the difference. Shut the fuck up and answer the question. $20 for something you need. And have you ever thought, I'm going to go do something wrong to get that $20?
Yeah.
You ever done that?
I've done it.
Yep. Not done it,
I grew
but
up poor.
thought it. And that
I did it. I
my
grew up
first
poor.
job, I painted curbs. I spray painted curbs. I was like, you know what? I saw a need, and I'm not Grant fucking Cardone. I'm not saying I am, but I went out and I knocked on doors. The first door, the lady says, "Can you read the sign?" The sign says, "Go to somewhere else." It says, "What's that fucking sign that they put on the door?"
No soliciting.
No soliciting. Yeah. You know what I said? I'm 13 years old. I said, "I'm not in Russia." It just, it came out, you know. She slammed the door in my face, and I was like, "Fuck you, bitch." Next.
See?
And then I made
Just one.
$5, and I paid for the spray can and the stencils that I made from hand with my own hand, and it was like,
Best $5 you ever made, though, right?
oh my
you
god,
always
the
remember it.
best.
You say that
The
because
best
you don't know.
nickel.
I'll tell you right now. People that look at you like trash, you want to fucking destroy. Like I had people looking at me like trash,
Knocking
treating
on
me like
those
trash
doors with
my
their
whole
little,
life.
with their little, with
Yeah,
their
my
little.
whole life.
I could still see the little crickets and the little things they had in their lawn, and I was like, I could steal that, and I could take that, and there was no eBay. I could take that to the Five and Dime. I could hawk that. You know, I'm looking, their garages open because they're rich. I didn't hate those people. I was
I
like,
don't hate
I
them.
want to do that.
I only hated those who tried to fucking belittle me. And here's the deal. You know what? To add on to that, like I agree with 100% what you said. Like when you grew up poor, those people that look down on you and like try to like smite you and all that stuff. Like I have a special heart for the downtrodden because I know you can become something in this country. And
Our
like,
customers.
even the rich, I don't give a shit. There's lots of people that have money that treat people with dignity and respect. There's certain people that treat people like a fucking servant, and I fucking beat them down all the time. I have the money, the wherewithal, and the fucking attitude to fucking destroy those people. I make fucking rich people cry all the time, and I fucking enjoy it. When they want to hurt, like, you know what? People say I'm mean and I'm evil to people. I hurt those who mean to hurt others. Like, I feel like I'm actually like a fucking...
Oh, boy. Here we go. Peter Mayberry, the fucking Robin Hood.
Tell me this, though. I fucking hurt only the people that think they're the top. Like, on my Facebook channel, have you ever heard me shit on a fucking newbie or someone trying to come up? I never shit on the people that don't have knowledge or the people that are coming up. I never shit on them. It's the people that
dude,
fucking
you are.
I fucking hit the fucking.
You're
phone
feared.
and they fucking cry.
Shit,
Fuck them.
they've even that button.
Fuck them. Like, you will not fucking take me. You will not fucking. You will not scare me. I am fucking big, stronger, and harder than you.
I don't know
'Cause
what
I
the
fucking
hard
grew
part.
up. The fuck I'm not hard. You're right. I will weep for the downtrodden.
Oh.
Like, I will feel sensitive for the downtrodden. But anybody that thinks they're bigger or better, it will fucking.
You want a Nutter Butter? Have a Nutter Butter.
This is the first time I've had one.
You look like you got
Guys.
stung by a
See,
bee.
he did.
I've seen him.
Guys, I've got to use the
See?
bathroom terribly.
All right, listen, we're ending this live, but here's the thing. Peter has his own YouTube channel. He cries a lot. He laughs a lot.
I do cry.
It's what his channel is not about laundromats, though. Unfortunately, it is predominantly about underwater basket weaving, and he does cat shapes, right?
I love
Mostly
cat
cat shapes, and he does it while he's wearing scuba. So follow Peter Mayberry.
Feel brave, right?
We want to thank all of you for being here. Look, this industry, I couldn't help it.
Fucking industry.
Got to drink when we say the word industry. I love you, man.
Love you too. You guys know people too.
This industry made us both very, very wealthy. And my goal is to go ahead and continue to train and mentor people so they understand that there's a lot of pitfalls. There are so many traps. If you try to look at what the equipment itself costs, you won't find it. If you try to look at what it costs to build a store, why would you? You shouldn't. If you're interested in Cincinnati, Ohio, New York
easy.
City,
It's a
LA,
open
or
market.
anywhere else, you should, for the love of God, gather as much information as you can and get the knowledge first. Don't jump in, because most newbies, we're at this conference, and these newbies, they're everywhere. They're everywhere, and they think, I want to be rich without having to work at it. There's no such thing. But laundromats are definitely on the cusp. They're close to the type of business that you want, where you can have something else, you can do 1,000 other things, but you have to do it right. Peter and I are friends because we are of like mind, and we understand that you can do this without that much work, but there's a ton of knowledge that you need to front load. So get the knowledge, understand that. I'm not going to end with a commercial and say, get the course. You've been enjoying this.
Can I say something?
Yes, you can say something.
It's more than that, though. Like, you know what? Like, you've been talking about this, and like, you and I should not be friends. We are very much alike, and like, the truth is, you said I don't usually get along with people that are very much like me, but the truth is like, you're a hard persona. You're a tough guy, and people don't fuck with you. People don't usually fuck with me, but like, we are the same on that. Like, I've never seen you attack someone below you. Like, someone coming up, someone wanting information. I've seen you being so kind with people that have no fucking clue what they're even saying, trying to waste your time, and you're very patient with them. As am I. But like, when you're the same as me. Like, when you see some cocksucker who says they have all the fucking answers, and they're the fucking guru, like, and the truth is, like, you are a guru, and like, I know that you have a course, but yours is not bullshit. You're not saying someone's gonna make $1 million, or you want to be a laundromat fucking millionaire. You say, which is true, you can take over a free laundromat, And like I took over one, I could have made $50,000 a year. $50,000 a year, lots of places in the United States is a great living.
Everywhere.
You can 100% do it.
Yeah.
You can live. You can have a home. But like you're the same as me. You see these people who are charlatans, who want to do all this bullshit, and like fuck them. Like we're not the people that sit back. You and I have a similar upbringing too. Like I grew up in poverty. You grew up in poverty. Like, and we see all these people that prey on all these people and want to just sell a fuck course, make more money, and they don't even know what poverty is. So like it is one thing that actually irritated me about you. Like, you come across as a fucking asshole. I come across as an asshole, but you're not an asshole. You have a big heart. You care about people, and like you're the same as me. Like you were good in the laundry business because you cared about customers. Like I care about customers. I want them. My mother, like one of the reasons I made 24-hour laundromats is because she worked so many hours that 2 in the morning she didn't have a place to do laundry. I'm 24/7. Someone like my mother can come to my laundry at 2 in the morning and she's welcome. I have a security guard go in there to make sure there's riffraff not in there to fucking harass her or to hurt her or to harm her. I'm saying we both have hard skins because we dealt with a bullshit in our life. What I'm trying to say is like, you never say this. Like you never fucking say this ever. And it always bothers me. And I don't even say it to my own YouTube channel, but we care about people. We want people to be successful. And I can tell you this. The majority of people that are rich are kind, decent people. They will help you. You ask them questions, they will give you honest answers. Yeah. They will help you elevate to become rich. Like, rich is not an exclusive thing. If I'm rich, doesn't mean this guy can't be. But the problem is there's so many fucking pricks out there that will fucking lie to you and keep you down. And the truth is, like, we're kind of assholes sometimes because there's so many people that want to keep you down, right?
You know what? The one thing that you said that I agree with all that. Thank you.
You're a good guy.
Yeah,
like,
listen.
You're a hard guy because you have to be, but you're a good guy.
At the end of the day, when someone asks me about money, I get excited. I say, let's go. Like, let's tear it up. Because they don't have it. And I want to tell you, like, it's not a secret. It's not a secret. It's easy.
The code, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy. And that's like, we can understand. It's like, there's people at this conference that are rolling up to us. Yeah, there's people at this conference that are coming to us and saying, hey, can you give me a check? I'm like, how much you need? Yeah. Let's fucking go. Show me why.
For this laundry cares.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
right, you're fucking drunk. Goodbye, everybody. Good night. Oh, God, not yet. All right, here we go. I love you.
You usually want to help people.
I love you.
Listen, what I'm saying is, like, you're a hard-ass motherfucker, and you are, but you want to help people.
Dude, you know what?
And you do.
Yeah.
Fucking help me. I bought the DVD because it was a DVD.
Yeah.
I asked you for consulting. Yeah.
And I still do it. I still talk to people.
Kid that lives on the reservation.
I still talk to people every day. I still talk to people.
I'm a witness to here.
Yeah.
And like, you're cheap.
Oh, I am very cheap.
Listen, I mean,
you know what? Let me be honest. I put single moms and truck drivers in the laundromats. I make them millionaires, but they're gonna have to work. They're gonna have to fucking work. They're gonna have to do the work. Yeah.
Even me, like when I hired you as a consultant, like I stole what you did. I did it myself because I was a sales guy. I saw how you dealt with landlords. I decided to do it myself, so I didn't ask you for any more help. But like, one of the things that bothers me the most is like someone. I don't even know what you charge. Like, even if you charge $1,000, $2,000, you'll get it done. You will get it done. Like, you were willing to talk to me more. I chose not. Early on, when I started out, I chose not to talk to you anymore because I was like,
crack the code, like you said.
You're West Coast. I was Midwest. I was like, you were a little harsh for the Midwest. Midwest is more polite and everything else. And I'm a sales guy. I'm a chameleon. I can adapt to it. I was saying, like,
that's rare. You know, most people that work with me, they're scared shitless to get on the phone. They don't want to do it. They just don't want to do it.
But I'm even saying,
all right, don't sell my shit. Let's go.
I'm not selling your shit.
All right, yeah, I know.
Saying, like, you're an asshole. I'm an asshole.
Yes.
And we can be assholes all day long.
That's what it is. We have a question?
Yes, before we go.
All right, before we go.
Someone's question slipped through here, and they're asking, Danny, how is your restaurant?
My restaurant.
Hot dog Dan?
Oh my God. Oh, hot dogging with Dan.
You help a guy get a
You-
restaurant for
you
free.
will see. Yeah, you'll see that coming soon. That's not my thing. Someone used my system to get a
But
restaurant,
you can do
and that's
anything.
Dan.
You
yeah.
should say that. You can do it. It doesn't just one.
Let me say this. My friend Peter and I have developed a relationship over the years, and
should be
and
friends. We are alike.
the word friend means the world to me. If there's no sales here, if you want to jump on, get the silly, stupid course, and let's do this together. I appreciate you guys. Adios. Bye bye.
He is genuine.
Yep.
He comes off like an asshole, but he
All
loves
right.
people.
Ciao.